Hi, Sprouts! How's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully good. Hopefully so. Uh-oh. My capture is breaking already and we haven't even started stream. There we go. I got it back. Okay. I don't know why it's been having so many problems lately. Give me a second to pull up everything. All of it. Do 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 do. While that's loading, let me pop. There we are. Oh, is it? There it goes. This game, it belongs to me. Mana. Cutscene. Okay. Control view and move. Mouse cord. Be kind. Okay? Kind to me. We're a little singular point. X to think. Is there a point to this? Can we go touch the other little dots of light? How far do I need to get? Where am I supposed to be going? Yeah, I don't know. Oh! What are we? Are we we're a bear? A bear. Grrr. Okay. Oh. Okay. You know, I've seen deer, but I've not seen bear. Can we not interact? Oh, you are a bear. A black bear. Thought added under help. Opened animals. We're kind of getting there. Let me chat. Why do you keep disappearing? There we go. I need to see you. I don't want to ignore you. Itch the nose and hopefully not break everything. Oh, I see. Let's see what's wrong. Oh, are you? You are gorillas. You are not bear. Akuma kuma kuma bear. Akuma kuma kuma bear. A bear, 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 bear. X to think. Hi, Mana. You found me finally. We've been waiting for you for such a long time. Notice that you had the icon. Looking for others with this. You're here to show you what you're able to do and help you navigate everything. Good luck! Things with the icon unlock abilities. Keep an eye out for them. Cool. Neat. I know a little bit about this game, whereas we cannot roar yet to get more friends. There is also an option, like, eventually we'll unlock lectures, and those I really like. I'm just a sucker for lectures, like, well, you'll see. I don't like the look of this grass. It's just gonna swallow me up. Oh, you poor boulder. You can move quite quickly. Like, just rotate really hard. You got it. I haven't spoken to anyone in weeks. I think my brain is turning in on itself. I'm imagining things, hearing voices, seeing black bears. None of this is real. I'm real. I am Gar. 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 There are no fellow black bears. What are you? Oh. Did the rock just move? I think it is. Let's go look for more icons. That one over there. I don't know what to call it. A D20? A dodecahedron, I think? A monkey. Hi, tree. Am I close enough? Ah. Everything sings. Singing is how all things communicate. Singing helps things find or avoid one another. It deepens bonds between some things and separates others. It's how things announce their existence. So, sing. Sing all day long. I want to hear what you sound like. And so does everything else. If other things hear you, they might sing back. You know what? You know, we'll be right back. I'm switching. Hold on. I know everything is happening without us. But V-Up has failed us. So we have to quickly go. No, stop! I'm moving on my own in-game. I'm doing this as quickly as possible. Start. I'm not touching any keys. Don't tell me. Hey guys, I think my camera's broken. I'm gonna do my best, but let's pause that. Okay, now it's working. As soon as I was about to give up. Come on. You can do it. You can catch up. I believe in you. There we go. There we go. Make sure this is swinging the right way. Okay. No. Technical difficulties. They never stop. I know this is it's our backup program, but it's some of my Sprout's favorite program, and I don't know why. Maybe it's the enhanced, like, we can wiggle all the way down here with our flower. I think that's it. Now let's get back to game. things? No. Go back. I have no idea where we are. Sing. With space. Roar. Grr. Roar. Whoa. Roar. Roar into the ground. They apparently love it. That's great. Roar. Are we friends now? I can't tell if we're friends. I hope we're friends. Oh. Will you not join me? I will find another sign. Where is another sign? There is a, oh, that's not it. That's a flower. It is another think. Can I think? You're off on a great adventure. I wish I could join you. Maybe one day I'll be able. I'm off on a great adventure by myself because my bear friends don't want to join me. I'll go roar alone. Oh! No, I won't. Hey, horses. No, donkeys. Mules? Donkeys. No, horses. I was correct the first time. Ability to gain friends, please. Please and thank you. There we go. Hey, how far back do black bears go? Or do you think black bears go? Hi, Mid. And this is everything. Absolutely everything. Time to have an existential crisis while we look at cute bears. I'm incredibly you made it though. You finally arrived here. The other black bears around here are reflections of you from back then. Each of our own dreams and our own lives to live. As you meet other black bears, you will sometimes feel inseparate from them. And find you are really to start and end is up to you. I can gain others. I can gain more bears. I'm so excited. Ah! Yes, we're enemies. The bear seems to have, yeah, you know. I thought we would start out as a deer. No, we started as a bear, which is arguably better. Can I talk to V? V to join? We're collecting bears now. This is just what's happening. I cannot zoom out. Oh my goodness. More bears. We need to find more bears. This existential crisis cannot start without even more bears. Unless we need to... Oh, there's a thought. There's a little thought bubble. Oh. Uh-oh. What is incorrect? More bears. We sing. Ah. Barrel rolling army. Lovely. Great. I love this. I don't know what this is, but I enjoy it. Hey, there's the deer. See there. Maybe. Can we... I need to get farther away from the tree to understand the tree. There you are! Over time, you might find there's no right and wrong paths to take here. As you explore, you might feel parts of you need to go in their own direction, because you can't control everything at once. At least, not yet. Try letting go of a few things. I don't want to let go of my bears. Are we rolling? I know. I want more things, please. I want my bear army to return. I will spam V to collect the bears. But we just... I think the gameplay right now is just... We sing, we collect and release bears, and we try to find those little weird signs that we saw a moment ago. And these are thoughts. Boop. As long as you keep moving in any direction you choose, that will take you where you need to go. Thank you, Rock, for your wise words. can I... Nope, I gotta get it farther away. There we go. I must see the entire tree. I know I've been more than quiet lately. As I get older here, things become too obvious to mention and too impossible to describe without the other words than awful. I'm sorry, tree. Perhaps you're having such a bad time because you're not a conglomeration of bears. I love this. This is so great. Okay, bring chat back. There we go. And more bears. All the bears in the world must become one gigantic entity. This is a necessary thing. Mini stream, you're good now. You're good. No more mini checkup on stream. Rawr. Rawr. What are these? Oh no, they're peacocks, not plants. I thought there were plants sprouting and dying. Are you bears? I think you are bears. More bears. Collect all the bears. All the bears. You will not let me zoom out. Oh, there's a thing. There's a icon. The D20 of existential crises. I'm waiting. Oh, there we go. Hey, what do you make of all the small things around here? All the plants and the little creatures? Are they here for you, or are you here for them? It's hard to imagine everything could be here for each other, because you can only see things from a black bear's perspective, just as I can only see things from a birch's perspective. But if you want to go, you can always see things from a little thing's point of view. Try it. Oh, you can descend. I can descend into a rock. Cool. Can I collect more rocks? I can collect more rocks. Can we sing? Okay. You can descend to a level below. What is on? A leaf. Can I collect more leaves? No. I'm simply me. I'm getting so much smaller. Movement's impossible. What am I? I guess we're seeds? Are we seeds now? And look, there's little clovers. Oh, I'm a dirt chunk. Lovely. You can descend to a level below. I don't wanna. Where is the descend thing? There it is? Yeah. Okay, you can't descend further until you learn to ascend. And there are ants. I cannot jump, but I can sing. How are we supposed to get over there, though? We are just clumps of dirt who cannot hop. You can't descend further. I know, but it has the little icon. I know I can do that, but I'm not allowed to. Oh, do it again. No, come back. Icon. Icon, please. Oh. Oh, do I? Okay. I guess I'll talk to, yes, talk, please. It's pretty cold for spring afternoon. At least, that's what I heard. I'm 3 weeks old. Get away from me, worm. Where is my, there it is. No, there it is, over there. Nope, right away. Do not consume the dirt. That is me. Nope, go around. This is so much harder than being a bear. Than being a conglomerate of bears. Can I get close enough? I have to get up there though. Oh, yes! Hi friend, it looks like you've seen things from a little thing's point of view. Now you might be wondering what it's like to see things from the other way around. To see things from a bigger thing's point of view. Out of all the points of view you find, which one is the right one? I can ascend to many things. Is grass one thing or millions of things? I'm not really sure. I see it both ways. Let me get a sip of tea. A sip of tea. But now, this is as we were always meant to be. A plant! I'm not in game. I'm drinking. Give me a second. I've tried living desert for a while. I'm glad mind blowing in the way here. I'm not even in the game tab and it's playing itself. I just want my tea. There we go. Okay. Back to game. It does not like me being idle. Oh, this is incredibly slow. Oh! Can we be... Is grass faster? No. No, it is not. Ascend. Ascend mean make bigger. I want to be bigger. This does not help. Alright, go around saying we don't know anything or about anything. But you know, at least think you know that. Sure. Can I... Oh! What is that? You are wild barley. Cool. I have 3% of plants. But I wish to ascend. There's nothing to ascend to. Oh! I'm back as being rock. Can I continue? Yes, now I am quarry. Where is my next thing? Oh, hold to ascend. Become tree? Now I am forest. Ha! Look at me go. So speedy. So wonderful. Such a lovely plant existence. I am maple. I am maple. Not close enough to join. I don't care. I will. Oh no! What happened? Oh no. As we move, we're sprouting and dying. That's a little morbid. Okay, can I... I don't want to descend. Oh! I'm a hummingbird! Ascending can wait for a second. Oh, there's a thing. That's a new icon. I am a hummingbird. I have opened the bird tab. I need to figure out what that is over there, though. This is so slow, but we're getting there. We're getting there eventually. I can do it. You need things small to hold. That's okay. What is this, the target? Do we have a quest? Does wiggling help the quest? Can I get it from here? I cannot get it from here. Okay. Can I get it from here? Yes. What there is?
I find it a little difficult to say what the subject matter of this seminar is going to be, because it's too fundamental to give it a title. I'm going to talk about what there is. Now,
yes.
The first thing, though, that we have to do is to get our perspectives with some background about the basic ideas which influence our everyday common sense, our fundamental notions about what life is about.
Yes.
Ideas of the world which are built into the very nature of the language we use, and of our ideas of logic and of what makes sense altogether. And these basic ideas I call myth, not using the word myth to mean simply something untrue.
Okay.
But to use the word myth in a more powerful sense. A myth is an image.
A myth is an image.
In terms of which we try to make sense of the world.
We're caught in it now. Look at the stars go by. days and the nights. I'm a green continent. Specifically, I cannot make friends with this icy one. Can I ascend? I could become something else. What am I now, a sandy continent? This is neat. What are those? There's many of them, all underwater. Green continent or an icy? Or is it a rocky? A rocky continent. Am I back to... This must be the icy one. That was a unique little lecture. I wish I had more time to kind of analyze it. I'm an icy continent. And now I'm a mammoth. Hello. You have nothing more to lose. Thank you. However, I have accidentally hit the wrong button and I need to ascend once again, but I am unable to. I am a woolly mammoth. Oh, I become moose. I am moose. Ah! Ah! Oh, Megalorius. I ascend to tree again, and tree becomes bigger tree, which eventually becomes like continent. Over there's another thought. More thoughts. Oh, stone pine. I thought you said stone pile. Story time. 32 years ago, for a period of exactly 11 seconds, I forgot that I was going to die. Oh. Yeah. Ascend? Ascend to those trees. Oh, they're sleeping. Can I wake them? I can wake them. Okay. It's just like, oh, what can I do next? What's the next thing to do? No, stop. I tab out of the game to make sure everything's running smoothly. I'm spruce. Spruce. More spruce. Collect the spruce. Okay, great. Let's move towards this next thought. You have thoughts. I hope next summer is as sunny as this. If not, I'll be absolutely furious. Yes. Yes. Oh, another little recording thing. Hello, bear. A bear, moose, mammoth. I cannot see. Another one.
You, as a human being,
Yes.
you grow out of this physical universe in just exactly
Not
the same way that
technically,
an apple grows off an apple tree. So let's say the tree which grows apples is a tree which apples, using
okay.
apple as a verb.
Apples of Earth.
And a world in which human beings arrive is a world that peoples.
A world that peoples.
And so the existence of people is symptomatic of the kind of universe we live in.
A universe that peoples.
Just as hair on a head is symptomatic of what's going on in the organism.
Oh, now we're a planet?
But we have been brought up not to feel that we belong in the world.
Mm-hmm. The world belongs to
So our
us.
popular speech reflects it. We say, I came into
Mostly.
this world. You didn't. You came out of it.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
We say, face facts. We talk about encounters with reality. As if it was a head-on meeting of completely alien agencies, and the average person has the sensation that he is a somewhat that exists inside a bag of skin, the center of consciousness, which looks out at this thing and what the hell's it going to do to me?
Mm-hmm.
I recognize you. You kind of look like me, and I've seen myself in a mirror.
You are son.
And you look like you might be people.
You might be people.
So maybe you're intelligent. Maybe you can love too.
I hope
And
I can.
perhaps you're all right. Some of you are anyway. You've got the right color of skin, or you have the right religion, or whatever it is, you're okay. But there are all those people over in Asia, Africa, and they may not really be people.
That's not true.
When you want to destroy someone, you always define them as unpeople.
That is true. I didn't think we'd think like that today. We're eventually gonna make it there, right? We're going very quickly, but the space is so I guess not small, but it's so big that it looks like we're going nowhere. Are we the solar system now? This is so pretty. But we would have to be. I love that sound. Yes. Oh, I'm a planetary system. I love the sound. I don't know what the sound would be, but I adore it. Can I join? Can I have friends? Yes. Yes, come join. Come sparkle with me. This is the kind of cosmic stuff I wanted to study. Once upon a lifetime. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Oh, why did you tink? You tinked because something bad happened in Streamlabs. Thank you, Streamlabs, for tinkling at me and ruining my sparkles. Oh. I didn't. Oh, V. Yes, okay, gain friends, itch face. Gain friends, itch face. Step 3, profit. I guess we go over here. Oh, I don't wanna, we can't ascend. There's nothing larger nearby. Can we not ascend to the galaxies? I guess not. I can kinda control where I'm going. I love the sound. But we need more of these. Life mostly involves going out and entangling yourself with others. But I want to show you another way of getting mixed up. A very beautiful thing you can do. That's dancing. To dance is to move in a pattern and not towards anywhere in particular. To make yourself the destination. To enjoy never quite arriving. Dancing always takes two, but the more the merrier. Everything dances a little differently, so try doing it with things doing it with different things. Stop moving, press 8? Where's that B? I have 2 more things. And stop moving, press. Oh, press 8, not hold 8. So this is how we dance. A new planetary system is born. What are you thinking? Why are the frames tanking? No word space. Yes, we are. We've ascended, and we've created new star systems. But now we can't ascend anymore. We have to find something bigger than us. Bigger than us star systems, which would be a galaxy, I suppose. Oh, a little recording thing. I'd like more lectures, please. I wish I could find lectures. Just kinda passively learn and understand, but in a way that you can't quite explain. Let me see, do I have... That cup of tea is empty, but I have another. 1 second. And you know what? I'll grab a Pocky Stick, because I got snacks. These aren't that good. I'm trying out the Oreo ones. The chocolate ones are pretty good, but they're always the default. Oh. Play, and I munch.
We have this hostility to the external world because of the superstition, the myth, the absolutely unfounded theory that you yourself exist only inside your skin.
But we don't.
Now I want to propose another idea altogether. Billions of years ago, you were a Big Bang.
Oh.
Now you're a complicated human being.
Yes.
But so we define ourselves as being only that. If you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself as one very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time.
Huh.
And then we cut ourselves off and don't feel that we're still the Big Bang.
That is true.
But you are.
Are we?
Depends how you define yourself.
This is what it's like to do.
You are actually, if this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning,
Quite.
you're not something that is a result
I'd
of
like
the
to say
Big
it's
Bang.
intellectual philosophyism.
You're not something that
No, because you're everywhere.
is a sort of
Staying still at the same time.
puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process.
Because everything's ever
You are the
expanding.
Big Bang, the original force of the universe, coming on as whoever you are. See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so.
Yes.
I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way. I know I'm that too. But we've learned to define ourselves as separate
drugs
from it.
confirmed. No. Caffeine's technically a drug, but I would not say. This is just, I don't know, her specialty. Hey, Big Hello, what are you putting in your tea, huh? Oh, have we gone up from star clusters to nebulas? Well, we have gained more. Can they dance, though? Can they dance? Yeah, they can do a little dance. I'm a superstar cluster. Okay. No, just kinda... Oh, I didn't mean to ascend. Uh-oh, we've ascended too far and gone a bit odd. Huh. None of these are quite new concepts, I would say. But they are unique concepts. This is supposed to be a game. What's with the learning? Learning is fun! I'm a feedback sphere. Oh, that's neat. Can I ascend? I want to get to this though first. There are not more. X, hello. 111111111111111. Okay. Descent. Descent, and we're back at the superstar clusters. That's debatable. Let's gain more. Well, just kind of the thinking of the nature about it. I knew what I was getting myself into a little bit because I had played it briefly before as a deer starting off. But I didn't quite realize that I went this far. So this, I assume, is this is quarks and stuff. Things that exist and don't exist at the same time. Oh. I am a Planck length. 1D, we're one-dimensional. Okay. I had not heard of Planck lengths before. This is kinda... Oh. Convex stellar dude. Start has beer next time. I don't know if that's an object. I'm not sure if humanity is quite here yet. Hello. Oh, you know, you're broken. I'm sorry. Ascend? Why do you think... Why... Streamlabs, why are the frames dropping so dramatically? Why is everything dying? Is it the game? Oh, I don't like where we've gone. We've gone past. We're not... I'm fluoride. I'm an atom. I wanted to stay in the subatomic longer. Quarks are really cool. They're interdimensional particles if you believe in the interdimensionality of them. I just kind of think that we haven't quite figured out how to observe them all at the same time, and the dimensionality of a lot of physics is just kind of the math says, therefore there is, when there isn't any proof about it besides some numbers. Oh, we're doing the next one. I rolled without beer, savage.
What I would call a kind of a basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand that there are no such things as
No,
things.
I don't want. Oops.
That is to say, separate things.
This is cool though.
That is only a way of thought.
We're
If you
back
can
here.
understand this, you're going to have no further problems.
Spherical structure.
I
I'm
once
looking
asked a group of
3D.
high school children, what do you mean by a thing? And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said it's an object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what you mean by a thing.
That is true.
Finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. And she was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world. There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggly.
Yes.
Clouds, mountains, trees, people are all wiggly.
Wiggly.
And only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines
You're
and
broken.
try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
As wiggly as all get out. But we are all technically wiggling if you go to some, like, we're always moving, and even when we perceive that we've stopped moving. I'm sodium. I'm discovering atoms. What are you, a virus? Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, no, I'm morning glory pollen. I'm pollen. Yet again, a plant. It is a little strange. But how would you guys define, like, a thing? Because a thing could be an idea, it could be an object, so it is something simply that we perceive to be real and tangible in some way, shape, or form. Is there anything? Yes, there is. Oh no. At least it has funny eyes. I don't want to collect more of these guys. What are we, a tick? Oh, I'm a soil mite. I'm an arachnid. Why? Why are you? I used to be into arachnids, but they're not cool anymore. I've grown up since then. That's mean. Oh, can we ascend? What are we ascending to? Oh, are we seashells? I think we're seashells. I hope we're not bones. That would be a little... Oh, no, we're kind of a bone. Let's go to plant. Kind of plant. Yes, look, many things. More plants. Sedivia. We need to discover more plants. Can I ascend into this? What am I now? Ah, so the Sedivia does not speak. Dead grass. We're a zombie, guys! What are you pretending to not know? Is there something you don't know that you don't know? That you'd like to share with everyone? Well, if I don't know something, then how can I share it unless I'm sharing the fact that I do not have knowledge of a thing? Like, I don't know much about chemistry. Would that consider sharing something about something I don't know?
Now then,
Yes. Wiggly. I saw Wiggly.
when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't control me.
You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of a fish? You use a net.
Yeah, you trap it.
And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world. A net is something regular,
Sucks. I get stuck in reality generating machines.
and I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count
More plants.
exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net.
Okay.
But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits.
Wiggle,
I've got to call
wiggle.
this a specific bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle.
Bit wiggles.
And so these bits are things,
Yes.
which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and
This
therefore
is
in
the
order
most
to control it.
beautiful morning I've ever
But
seen.
in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted.
Nope.
So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. The ocean waves, and the universe beaches. And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you! The world is waving at me with you.
And waving
And
through our
saying,
wiggles.
hi, I'm here.
Acknowledgement.
But the way we feel and sense our existence, being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has been influenced so that each one of us does not feel that.
A large rock. Reroll.
We feel we have been hypnotized, literally
Rock and roll.
hypnotized by social convention into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins. That we are not the original bang,
Yeah.
but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff.
Not necessarily.
My wave is going to disappear. And I'm going to die. And that would be awful.
But you can just ascend and descend. Let me give you some advice my father gave me. Don't let anyone tell you that what to don't. Except for me, my son. I'm not sure what that means. But I'm still here, so that should tell you everything you need to know. Oh, and more unlocked things. Rocks now. What is this? This is how Stonehenge was. We gotta hit the gym to get those chiseled jaw lines. Yes, more things. Thoughts are the fraction between things and other things. Thoughts would never exist if everything thought it was the same thing. As you go around listening to things, their thoughts will make an impression on your mind. When you go out and experience life, you will have your own thoughts, and they will reflect the things you've listened to and absorbed. Just give thinking a go. Just try not to take it too seriously. Don't get into your own head. Apocalypse is gonna happen in 541,251 seconds. Oh. Well, we are plant again. Oh. I'm agave. We give up. Oh. I have bigger plants. More plants? When the eye is lifted up, think by pressing X. Till you don't know you choose that you pretend to die. Okay. Did I just have a stroke, or was that nonsensical? You're a fan, Palm. We have unlocked 10% of trees. Look at these plants. Look at these plants go! My people. So we think thoughts. I'm a summer baby. I'm not sure if that makes a difference to anything about me. It's not exactly my favorite time of year. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, can I become you? I can become Big Tree. Can I gain tree friends? Yes. Oh, there's more tree friends. I am Baobab. 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 Baobab trees. Let me get a sip of tea. Stop. I'm not moving. Don't move on your own. Don't try to progress the story without me. Okay, more thoughts. For the reason summer makes bunches of yucca glorious stick together. Another lecture, a theory worth betting on.
You are a fluke. You are a separate event. And you run from the maternity ward to the crematorium, and that's it, baby. Now, why does anybody think that way? There's no reason to, because it isn't even scientific. It's just a myth. And it's invented by people who wanted to feel a certain way. They want to play a certain game.
Sure.
Camus said there is only really one serious philosophical question, which is whether or not to commit suicide.
That's not...
Should you or not commit suicide? This is a good question.
You should
Why
not.
go on? And you only go on if the game is worth the candle.
You should always keep going.
Now,
on
the
game.
universe has been going on for an incredible long
I didn't
time.
raise no quitters. I played the game. Even
And
if
so
it's hard.
really, a satisfactory theory of the universe has to be one that's worth betting on.
Oh, question mark. I'm seagrass.
That's it seems to me, absolutely elementary common sense.
More fence?
If you make a theory of the universe which isn't worth
I
betting
have
on,
seagrass.
why bother? Just commit suicide.
Hey, don't.
But if you want to go on playing the game, you've got to have an optimal theory for playing the game.
Okay. But you don't. You could just play the game to have a game you played. I don't want to be either of those. I can descend smaller. What am I now? Am I just sand? Why can I not be fish? Look at those fish. Look at those fish. Aren't they happy? I am moss. That is still technically plant. Can I be clam? I can be clam. Can I show you how clams swim? I cannot. But we can sing. Let's become seaweed. Oh, I don't like this underwater life at all. Yes, hello. I'm frankly terrified to be alive. I haven't been able to leave here for weeks. Think of what might be out there. Well, great big monsters are waiting to eat me? No, I'm better off staying right here. My root is my root. Can I become fish? No. I cannot become fish. There we go. I'm sorry, I can't chat. I really... Oh, large kelp. There is nothing else. We can only go bigger. Can I not become fish? Can I not? Oh my gosh, look at the turtles. No, I don't want to ascend. Maybe I descend. Descend into a fish. Yes. Boo, 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 boo. By the way, how's the sound? I hope it's not atrocious and we're over talking each other. I am salmon. That is nice, but what is more plant? More plant is very good. I do enjoy plants quite a lot. I'm kelp. I'm not large kelp. It's somehow different than just kelp. I will switch to this large kelp. Can I? I can become sea turtles. Join me. I'm a baby sea turtle. Can we descend to thought? Can we descend to the thought? I would like to continue to the kelp. I cannot read the kelp's thought. Goldfish! I cannot... haha! I think... Bubble bubble! Bubble 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 bubble! Portals, yes! I am a goldfish now, though. Look at me bubble. I was very excited. I was supposed to get my beta fish today and fill my tank up I've had after I've conditioned it and everything. But the beta fish was bought. I checked in yesterday and it was still there in the afternoon. So between like the afternoon and closing, they didn't have it. I needed to get a pump, so I had to go there, but I couldn't buy it yet. Fish! Fish is fish. Long before calico goldfish fishes were around, far back through time, all fishes were the same thing. Is something that spread into every fish everywhere. Something all fishes share, here and now. You may find you aren't a calico goldfish, but every fish in existence. An expanse of great patterns known as fishes. Pump? Beta need no pump. Beta needs to have air put in the tank though, Mid. If you don't have like an air pump to put air into the tank, how are the fish gonna breathe? Everything secretly knows this, and you know it too. Yeah, I do. No. I just want to be fish for a little bit. Sometimes you just want to be fish. Yeah, I got a big castle came in today. I have some little aqua plants. I just need the fish themselves. Everything's good. I even got my water tested and it is spot on perfect. Every way. Can I get more? Systematic of scheming things.
If
Yes.
there is any such thing at all as intelligence and love
I think there is.
and beauty, well, you found it in other people. In other words,
Yeah.
it exists in us as human beings.
And demi-humans.
And as I said, if it is there in us, it is symptomatic of the scheme of things.
Oh, we're shrimp.
We are as symptomatic of the scheme of things as the apples are symptomatic of the apple tree or the rose of the rose bush.
Okay.
The earth is not a big rock infested with living organisms any more than your skeleton is bones infested with cells.
I mean, technically they are. Cells
The
and
earth
other
is
things.
geological, yes, but this geological entity
Yes. that is
grows people,
yours. Is that a sea monster?
and our existence on the earth is a symptom of the solar system and its balances,
I want to be the.
as much as the
Yes,
solar system
yes,
in turn
yes.
is a symptom of our galaxy, and our galaxy in its turn is a symptom of the whole company of galaxies. Goodness only knows what that's in.
No, I didn't. I want to. No, go back. Go back. Descend. I want to be lobster yet again. I've had betas with no pump, and they sell them in bowls with no pump. That is true, but they have to, like in the pet stores, they have to change the water, I think 2 or 3 times a week, so that the water still has air in it. You can keep them in bowls with plants, and I do not know the correct kind of deal for it, like how to properly do the math to figure out how much plant do I need for one fish to kind of have an ecosystem. You maybe Google it. Yeah. Okay, can they dance? Look at them go. Oh, look at these fish go. Okay. Switch flock mode by holding Q. X. Same. Betas have a special respiratory organ to better filter oxygen. Good to know. That's why they can be kept in the cup so long. That makes a lot of sense. So no pump needed, bam. I'm still gonna have one anyway. I'm gonna put some guppies in there, maybe some tetras. Because beta fish don't have to be all by themselves, they just can't be with other betas. And sometimes female betas can be together if you put them together correctly. They form a sorority, so they don't fight each other, they're sisters. Don't get me wrong, it's not that the food is bad here. Okay. But yeah, because the pet store near me was like, oh yeah, we get fish on Tuesdays, and they got like, they didn't get fish. They got like some goldfish and like 2 snails. So I have to drive all the way to the city where there are fish pet stores specifically. Because it's just as far away as the next pet store. Can you stop? Stop, I want to read. All this for me? All this must be for me. Are you here for me? Is it my game also? I thought betas kill everything. I guess we will find out. Yeah, no, they don't. They're good with some. Like, cichlids. Cichlids they don't do well with because they're both aggressive fish, but things like neon tetras and guppies they should be fine with because they're non-aggressive. Yeah, fun little facts. Can I? X? Oh, nowhere to share with everyone? Can I? Yes. One system of behavior. I really like
as
these,
a
sorry.
scientist, you describe the behavior of a living organism. You try to say what a person does. It's the only way in which you can describe what a person is.
Too much
describe
learning
what
today.
they do.
I'm sorry, Mid.
Then you find out that in making this description, you cannot confine yourself to what happens inside the skin. In other words, you can't talk about a person walking unless you start describing the floor. Because when I walk, I don't just dangle my legs in empty space. I move in relationship to a room.
That's fair.
So in order to describe what I'm doing when I'm walking, I have to describe the room. I have to describe the territory. So in describing my talking at the moment, I can't describe
air,
this
right?
just as a thing in itself, because I'm
Sea
talking
traps.
to you.
Sea urchins.
And so what I'm doing at the moment is not completely described unless your being here is described also.
Everything's interdependent.
So if that is necessary, if in other words, in order to describe my behavior, I have to describe your behavior and the behavior of the environment, it means that we've really got one system of behavior.
Sure.
That what I am involves what you are. I don't know who I am unless I know who you are.
In relation.
You don't know who you are unless you know who I am. In other words, we're not separate. We define each other. We're all backs and fronts to each other. We and our environment, and all of us and each other are interdependent systems. We know who we are
What is this?
in terms of other people. We all lock together. And this
They make
is,
fart sounds. Okay.
again and again, the serious scientific description
What kind am I?
of how things happen. And any good scientist knows that what you call the external world is as much you as your own body.
But we define ourselves by our constraints. Because I can't describe us as me, I describe me as me. And while some people do describe themselves as just their flesh, their body, you can also describe yourself as... Oh, oops. Can I descend? I need more trees. I can also describe myself as my brain instead of my body. And then there comes into the theoreticals of, okay, if I'm my brain and not my body, then if I switch and kind of have a different body, am I still me? If that is yes, then at what point do we replace parts until I am no longer me? Do I become Spruce? I think Spruce might travel faster. Now you can see, are you guys having an existential crisis yet? Are you contemplating your place in the universe and realizing that you are rather small in comparison? I'm not 100%. I mean, I understand this professor's argument that we are everything, everything is us, because we all, under the assumption that the Big Bang Theory is in fact, then everything is us, and we are everything simultaneously. So why would we confine ourselves to simply being the brain or the body when we can also define ourselves as you and everything else bigger and smaller? I'm sad that I want to stay nighttime forever. I'm sorry, daytime has to come. I am Juniper. I have gained trees. I don't know. I just think it's something. Oh. What is this tiny thing? I am a bird. Sentient trees. Sentient plants? I never would have imagined sentient plants. I'm sorry, my sarcasm is getting out of control. Burb indeed. I don't know. While having a large group of things is nice, sometimes being a singular is also nice. I guess that can tie back into the idea of we can define ourselves as a group or an individual based on our comfort level. Boop. Jiggle plants, you say? A jig wiggle wiggle,
Your
a
skin
wiggle
doesn't
wiggle.
separate
You
you
misspelled
from the
wiggle.
world. It's a
A
bridge
wiggle wiggle wiggle
through which the
wiggle,
external
wiggle,
world
wiggle.
flows into you, and you
Yes.
flow into it. Just for example,
I
as a
like to see
whirlpool in
wiggle
water,
wiggle, for sure.
you could say because you have a skin, you have a definite shape, you have a definite form.
Wiggle.
The
For sure.
whirlpool is a definite form, but no water stays put in it. The whirlpool is something the stream is doing. And exactly the same way, the whole universe is doing each one of us. And I see you today, and I recognize you tomorrow. Just as I would recognize a whirlpool in a stream.
Can we become a snowman?
I'd
Get
say,
some
oh yes,
tea.
I've seen that whirlpool before. It's just near so-and-so's house on the edge of the river. And it's always there. So in the same way, when I meet you tomorrow, I recognize you. You're the same whirlpool you were yesterday. But you're moving. The whole world is moving through you. All the cosmic rays, all the food you're eating, the stream of steaks and milk and eggs and
Your universe
everything
is
is
doing
just flowing
hashish.
right through you. When you're wiggling the same way, the world is wiggling, the stream is wiggling you.
I'm Igloo.
But the problem is, you see, we haven't been taught to feel that way.
I'm Snowman.
The myths underlying our culture and underlying our common sense have not taught us to feel identical with the universe, but only parts of it, only in it, only confronting it, aliens. And we are, I think, quite urgently in need of coming to feel that we are the eternal universe, each
Can I
one
be
of us.
bear?
Otherwise, we're going to go out of our heads.
Bear.
We're going to commit suicide.
Repaid
Collectively.
bear! Don't
Courtesy
listen
of
to the man
H-bombs.
for a moment.
And,
Polar bear.
all right,
The best kind of bear.
supposing we do, well, that will be that, and it'll be life making experiments on other galaxies. Maybe they'll find a better game.
I love this. Can we become just flying spears, please? All of them. I'm Spear. Look at us go. I'm having a little too much fun with this, huh? But I mean, he's just going on more about the point that we are not defined by it, but we are, I don't know, we define ourselves as us, but we are actually like a conglomeration of everything around us. Yes, we are cells, we are bone, but we are also water and atoms and smaller things. Is somebody listening to this? I probably sound crazy. I'm just talking to myself, aren't I? You're not crazy for talking to yourself. Streamers do it all the time. Do we have more? I want to find out where the spears come from. And we can fly as the spears, so... Whoosh. Oh, new ability. Can I have the new ability, Mr. Polar Bear? As you experience all the universe things, each thing is also experiences you. Things leave their mark on you as you leave your mark on things. And somewhere inside you, an impression of everything you've ever been, a great memory of things you can revisit at any time, and feel what it is to be like them again. You can always free to transform yourself into anything. So we can hit E. Oh. Oh! Okay, can I... Shell, star, stone, tree, weapon? Weapon, X. Big monsters are waiting to eat me. Are you here for me, my son? I'm frankly terrified by being alive. I come from, I forget how about everything else. And then click X. Okay, well what if we tree? Ah! Are we also a leaf? We are also a massive, oh! Oh! We're a collection of everything in that area. I want to become weapon again. It was quite cool to be flying spears. Because we only have one, we can only become. Look at all those tiny ones. Sure, we'll listen to you. Another winter, another snowy afternoon. I'm going to nap. That is good. Things that happen to us as I try to find more spears.
How curious a thing it is that most of the things that we experience, we regard as things that happen to us,
accidentally hit a thing,
which we ourselves do not originate, which are events expressing some sort of power or activity that is external to ourselves. And if you consider that, you realize that what you mean by yourself is rather narrowly circumscribed.
I love this.
Even events that go on in our own bodies
A dolphin
are put in the category of things that happen to us in the same way as things that go on in the world outside our skins. If there's a thunderstorm or an earthquake, well, it happens to you. You're not responsible for it.
That is true.
But so in the same way, when you have hiccups, you didn't plan on it. If you have belly rumbles, you had no intention of doing it. And
but it happens.
As to the catastrophic act of getting born, well, you had nothing to do with that. And you can spend all your life blaming your parents for putting you in the situation in which you find yourself. And this way of looking at the world in this sort of passive mood as something that happens to you goes right down to our general feeling about life.
But that removes agency.
It goes down to the way in which
elm.
We have been accustomed to look at human existence as a precarious event.
Can I?
In the cosmos.
I'm log cabin.
That, on the whole, is depicted as being completely unsympathetic and alien to our existence.
I cannot go on land. I am boat. This is fun. I will travel downstream and become castle. Allow me. Oak. Sure. I have been oak. I can. No, stop. I don't wanna. I want to. But now you can go on land, huh? Oh, no, no, no. This one. What is this? Bell, bell, bell. I mean, of course the dog can talk and swivel and turn to us. I'm really not sure if I'm supposed to be here. Nobody told me I could be here. Alright, there it is. but nobody told me I couldn't either. You don't need permission to be here. I'm Old Church. Castle! Castle time, castle time. I'm not a castle. I'm Cedar. Why can I not become castle? Do I need to first become a Douglas fir? But I am a— No! No, return! Return me to the small. Oh, not this small. But we couldn't be these before. What are these? What am I? Am I an obelisk? I'm an obelisk. Can I shrink down? Shrink down into here. Can I— yes, there are more buildings. Are we— is it because we going further along in the story that we can become different things? Apparently like a bridge. But I can't become that whole thing. At least I can't become anything until I've already learned what I am. I'm a simple bridge. Is there nothing else for me to become? Then I will continue to be but a simple bridge. Well, I can be a water tower. That's a strange sound. What can we continue to be? Time is moving a little faster than normal. You're a water tower. I cannot ascend, can I descend? What is this? I'm a cattail. More cattails. Let's become a swamp. Let me join the swamp. Oh, you're a rush. Never mind, I'm not a cattail, I'm a rush. Doesn't that sound? Can I? No. Aha! I knew I could do it. Building is not. Okay. Building is not a thing, it is piece of building that can be. Your cathedral ruins. I am building. Now you got it. And I can create more. And we can listen to more. Not really part of all of it.
If you're reared with a 20th century, or shall we say an early 20th century common sense, which is based on the philosophy of science of the 19th century, you regard yourself as an accident, biological accident.
I suppose.
In a stupid universe.
Though I was intentional.
Which is
humanity was an accident.
Mechanical, but has no feelings. A vast, pointless gyration of radioactive rocks
the humans
and gas
must hate me for moving all their stuff.
in which you happen to occur.
I'm
But if you don't have that point of view and you are more traditional, you look upon yourself as a child of God.
I'm corn. I'm simply corn.
And therefore under authority. In other words, there's a big boss on top of all this. And you better watch your P's and Q's, because that Almighty is looking after you. With the attitude of this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you.
Can I dance? I cannot
And when
dance.
you look at the world in that image, or in the other image that it's a stupid
Children
mechanism,
of God.
either point of view you take, you don't really belong. You're not
Corn
really
children.
part of all this. Or to put it in the strongest possible way, it is quite alien to our thought that the external world, which is defined as something that happens to you,
So
and
fast.
your body itself as something that you got caught up with, it is quite alien to consider all that as you yourself. Because you see, we have such a myopic view of what oneself is.
I have been rushed, but I have not been these. What are these? What is this? It is more rustling, yes, but I am a reed. Can I return to corn? I can return to corn. Corn! Join us, corn, all the corn. Was it Q? X. I want to be everything that is the same. Look at our little dot down there. It's starting to look like an eye. I wonder if that's intentional. The more things we become, the more we kind of notice ourselves in them. I don't know. Maybe this game's getting to me. How long have we been going? About an hour and 20. We still have another 40 minutes. We can be corn a little while longer. Hey, look, bears. That was us once. Hi, Mana. I was wondering where you got to. But now you've been able to see a lot here, but not everything. When you first arrived, there was a golden object in front of you. Do you remember it? I do. We couldn't interact with it. You might feel distant now, but it's still there. This is a gate made by things who aren't able to see how you see. Many things enter it, but weren't able to come back out, so we kept it locked. I'm not going to open it for you, but it's open for you if you want to enter. Good luck and take care. Okay, you know, I've begun to descend into... Okay, now we gotta find the golden gate again, I guess. Let's become... Oh, new plant! Collect all the plants. Bushy plants. Look at this. Look at this absolute floof of a plant. Okay. But where is the golden gate? That's our main issue. Okay. Return to where we began. So maybe... Kelp. What's this? Clouds? I guess that makes sense for this game. You can become clouds. What else can we become? Let's go back to the green continent. Let's go back down inside the green continent. We are a shrub. Oh, we're destroying someone's house yet again. Let me grab a Pocky stick. No, just one. Nom nom. That way I can talk and eat because they're small. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Yeah, next time I'm gonna get the chocolate ones. The cookies and I've been craving cookies and cream, so I thought I'd try them out. Change your level of magnification.
Now, we come here to an extremely important principle.
Which is?
Which is the different points of view you get when you change your level of magnification.
Is this a
That
cafe?
is to say, you can look at something with a microscope and see it a certain way. You can look at it with the naked eye and see it in a certain way. You look at it with a telescope and you see it in another way. Now, which level of magnification is the correct one?
I'm a school.
Well, obviously, they're all
That's fitting.
correct. They're just different points of view. When we examine our bloodstreams under a microscope, we see there's one hell of a fight going on. All sorts of microorganisms are chewing each other up.
Awning.
And if we got overly fascinated with our view of our own bloodstreams in the microscope, we should start taking sides.
But we take our
which
side.
would be fatal. Because the health of our organism depends on the continuance of this battle. What is, in other words, conflict at one level of magnification is harmony at a higher level. Now, could it possibly be, therefore, that we, with all our problems, conflicts, neuroses, sicknesses, political outrages, wars, tortures, and everything that goes on in human life, are a state of conflict, which can be seen in a larger perspective as a situation of harmony?
What is this? And grass? Grass clone. I could become a lamp. I've become a lamp. But I don't know how to... How do we get back to where we once were? You now returned where you begun? Maybe we have to become bear. That would be animal. Okay. Fathomless form. Look, I don't need black bears coming to try to figure me out. I know I'm not perfect. Aww. Oh, what a... I'm a fence! I'm a snake. Aw. Can we... Yes! And we travel faster, too. Let's gather all of this. Let's destroy civilization by becoming the biggest fence ever. The biggest fence snake. Let's say itch, 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 itch. There we go. Another piece of hockey. I know it's late, but no. I'm not in the game. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta make sure the capture's not broken. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, nom, nom. Each individual. These have to be together, right? No, these are individuals. These are individual items that there aren't. They're playground stuff, but they're not all put together. Bunny! I can become Bunny. But how do we get to where we once were? I'm not quite sure. Maybe we need to ascend. Or descend until we ascend. I want to become the pretty flower. Oh, look at these. These are so pretty. They're so slow. I can gain. You are a lily. I am a lily. And now I'm a nettle. Who's gonna get another voice line? More. Okay. X. Events between intervals in between them. Another snack, I say. Another snack. Nom, nom, nom.
And you can say, aha, at last I see, I got the point. I've seen how all this makes sense.
A flower.
But what this insight depended upon was your overcoming
Nom, nom, nom.
the illusion that space separates things. That is to say, the space, the interval between your body and mine.
You're a daisy.
The interval created by birth at one end and death at the other. And then after somebody's death, then somebody else's birth. These are events with intervals between them. And normally we regard these intervals in time and these intervals in space as having no importance, no function. We tend to see the universe itself as really consisting in all the stars and galaxies. That's what it is. That's what we notice. But the space in which all this happens is sort of written off as something that isn't really there.
Not true.
But what one has to realize is that the space is an essential function of the things in the space. After all, you can't have separate stars unless there is a space around.
That's true.
Eliminate the space and you will see you couldn't have this phenomenon at all. And vice versa.
It's me.
You couldn't have the space.
How do I do?
They wouldn't be there
You're welcome.
in any sense whatsoever if there weren't the bodies in it. So the bodies in the space and the space are two aspects of a single continuum. They're related together in exactly the same way as a back and a front. And you just don't get one without the other.
You can't have individual objects without space, but you can have space without individual objects? If I'm understanding that correctly, that is. How do we get back? I guess we just keep descending. We are lizard. Or we could just continue to ascend. That's also an option. Oh, look, a little. Oh, those are historic. I think they're called like fetish dolls or something. They're like little idols of fertility or something. It should tell us. Look, look, look. They're from like super long times ago. They're artifacts, really. Ah, you're now Venus. Oh, now I can go into the ground. What am I, a piece of hair? I think I am hair. But we will see what we are. I am hair. Let's go to one of these.
I like to see you wiggle, wiggle.
For sure. Hi. Hi, Boy Puzzle. How are you? Welcome to absolutely everything. What's up? Existential crises. We have a professor talking to us at certain intervals. Sticky lizard, you missed it. We were a lizard just a little bit ago. What are we? We're bacteria. Okay, we go back to being hair, but I want to get smaller so we can go to this mystery thing. What is this mystery thing? It has a lot of friends. What are we, like tubers? Why is it so noisy? We are more bacteria. Okay, can we... I want to descend more. So I guess we have to get bigger to get smaller. So where's the fluoride? Because we've been fluoride before. Huh. There we go. We've descended back to the singularity. You've missed so much. Yeah, there's very little understanding of what this is, except for a philosophical game that is quite fun, actually. Butterfingers. This game looks whack. Yeah. I'm not sure how we're supposed to get back to our starting point. You can now descend into the Golden Gate, but we have to get back to the Golden Gate. And you can't exactly go back to where you're from very easily. This game is an acid trip. Well, it does ask, like... Well, here we're about to get another one. Can I? Space inconnective. Listen to
So
this.
the moment you see that intervals, that space is connective,
Yeah,
you
put
can
something
understand
extra in her tea today.
at once
No.
how you
I'm a nested structure.
are not just to be exclusively defined as a flash of consciousness that occurs between two eternal darknesses.
What are we now? We've been a bear, we've been a tree.
That you
You're a photon.
consider that in the darkness that comes before your birth, there was no you, and in the eternal darkness that follows your death, there is likewise no you.
And now we're a superstar cluster. We've
And
gone so
I'm
small,
going to
we've
discuss
gotten
these
big.
matters, not by appealing to any special spooky knowledge, as if I had been traveling on the higher planes and knew all my previous incarnations and therefore could tell you authoritatively.
This is the perfect
that,
time to ask
you are
this.
much
Yes.
more than this individuality. I'm
Why
going to do it
are
on a
you-
basis of complete common sense that everybody
Let's
has
finish
access
this
to
lecture,
these
then I
facts.
will answer. Oh, well, that was perfect timing. Why are you? I am because of an action of a bunch of things that are seemingly random, but in fact aren't. I am technically, we all are both the Big Bang, and we're the same and different. We all came from the same place, and we are still the same entity, but we have split ourselves and defining ourselves as individuals. We haven't been a galaxy before. This is so pretty. Echo chamber listening to itself, and watching itself, and the mind thinking itself. Shh. Connect more spiral galaxies. And now we dance. We all come from one. We are all individuals defined as individuals by ourselves, but we all do originate from the same place, from the same stuff. We can descend, but I don't want to ascend, I want to get bigger, which means we have to find something that's even bigger than us. So parts of us has... No, let me... Mid, if you put your hand, take your hand, or your finger, and touch it, I follow me real closely here, touch it to your screen. We all call from Bald Man a praise Bald Man. Okay. I just like this stage because I like space. Into Dean Dimension are here now. Ah! What did we become? A diffused nebula. Okay. What is this then? I don't like those tink sounds. They sound cute, but it's just, hey, guess what? Stream's tanking, isn't that right? The game's playing by itself because you didn't give it enough attention, right? Thank you, Streamlabs. I'm a mobile. Stop doing that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm just a linear galaxy. Yeah, just, you know, just, there you go. You poked your screen. Congratulations, you've made contact. How do you feel? How's this revelation? Another little thing. Can I want to become a nebula. We actually recently got better photographs of kind of space. You're on mobile as well. Everyone's on mobile. Everyone's walking around. We're laying down. Just streaming together. Very quickly running battery. Uh-oh. Quickly charge her.
A pattern
Or escape.
of immense complexity. And what you call yourself as a living organism, say,
Yes.
I am my whole body at the very least. Now what is that body? That body is recognizable, and I recognize my friends when I meet them again, and you recognize me.
Not flat.
Although
I'm not
the last time any of you saw me, I was absolutely something entirely different from what I am now.
I'm 3D.
Just as the flame of a candle is never a constant.
No, it's
The
always
flame of a
flickering.
candle is a stream of hot gas.
Kinda.
Only you say the flame of the candle as if it were a constant. Well, it is a recognizably constant pattern. But in exactly the same way, we are all constant patterns. And that's all we are. The only thing constant about us at all is the doing rather than the being.
That is
It's
true.
the way we behave,
Elliptical
the way we
galaxy.
dance. Only there's no we that dances. There's just the dancing. There is no thing that whirlpools. There is the whirlpool. And in the same way, each one of us is a very, very delightfully
this about
complex
D's?
undulation of the energy of the
D's
whole
nuts.
universe.
I'm sorry, Mitch, you walked into that one. I do more than I be. I do so much so I think I can be, but in fact I'm being less by doing all the things. Big agree, Mr. Narrator. You reflect yourself over and over, a great mirror moving throughout space. All these stars are your brothers and sisters. And we all sing, and we can dance. We didn't take a dance break. Just take a second. Realize how impossible this is, and how many trillions of years, and how just like, poof, there's a new galaxy. And if they were this close, they'd be ripping each other to pieces because of their gravity. All merging to one bigger. He talks like Yoda sometimes. Well, join? Uh-oh. You don't like me. Why don't you like me? What is this? Is this merely a star? Okay. And we've ascended. We've ascended so much. A large neutron star. It'd be fun if he just busted out some pig Latin. Yeah. Thanks, Streamlabs. Look, we're almost to our time. We almost have made our 2 hours of stream. Is there nothing to ascend or descend to? Am I not yet enough of myself to become a different thing that is also myself? Make the whole experience even more confusing? Let's just become bigger. Become bigger. It's the same thing. Let's ascend back into the 1 dimension. Wait, can we become bears? Wait, no, stop. Okay, we haven't become this before, so we can't change until we figure out what we are. I swear, if we're a quark... Nope, your vibration light point. Cool. Well, it just goes down to like, okay, I am a plant. What is smaller than a plant? What is small to me? A plant is smaller than me. So then I go, okay, well, what's small to that plant? Did we... Yeah, we gotta get back to that golden gate somehow from the very, very beginning. But I don't know how to get there. Your beryllium. More confusing if possible. Perhaps. Let me pause. I gotta take my sweater off. It was cold in here, but it's now too warm in here and it's actually heating up my fish tank. My fish tank water is increased by 2 degrees and that is not ideal. That is something I will have to work on. Well, I guess that is a good thing. I have not gotten my fish yet. Uh-oh. I hit the wrong button! And I can't figure out what I am. You're an electron. Cool. What's this? Don't tell me. I'm waiting until we find... Okay. Let's just go up. Let's just continuously go up. I will only press the up button until we are bare again. We don't know what we are. I am oxygen. No. I am microscopic dolphin. Hear me. I don't... I want to be a different animal. Hear me roar! Roar! Okay. Can we get close enough to anything? Roar! Oh, we can. What is this, a dirt clump? Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that green thing? I don't like it. I'm a dirt particle. Clear my schedule. We're getting married tomorrow. And I'm putting on weight yesterday. No thank you. I will have to say no. Let me escape into becoming something you cannot fathom due to just the sheer size. Like, we can't fathom how big the Earth is. We can understand it by numbers, but we can't imagine it very clearly. A game of hide and seek.
Because life is basically a game of hide and seek.
Snow.
Because life is pulsation.
Snow. Cool.
On and off. Here it is, and now it isn't.
Wait.
And by being this pulsation, we know it's there.
Hey, be nice.
Now, from those very tiny fast rhythms, which give us the impression of continuity,
flowers again. We're pumpkins,
there are
I
also
think.
in this universe immensely slow rhythms. And these are very difficult for us to keep track of. And they impress us and
Yeah,
depress
pumpkins.
us. as our own life and death,
Up.
as our coming and going, which
But-
goes for what is to us such a slow pace that we can't possibly believe that it is really a rhythm. We think of it as our birth, as something quite unique that could never
It's
occur
no shit,
again,
girl. I agree.
because we're so close to it, you see, and it's moving so slowly.
Yeah, sometimes the wiggles are so slow that they don't seem like wiggles. But then you speed it up and you only see it as like constant. No, stop. I'm sorry. I leave the game to check the stream. I only do so for those reasons. Here, hey, come back, Elk. Elk. I am now you. I am now Elk. Ah! Wah! I'm Caribou. We've unlocked more stars and plants than we have. Spruce. They'll figure their way out. Oh, you? Hello. I've changed my mind about the sun. Cool. Good for you. Oh, I've made things angry. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did to make you angry. What's this? I thought we discovered enough plants. I thought we knew all of the plants. I'm a grass bunch, which is different than a grass blade or a grass clump. A Douglas. Most intimidating noise I've ever heard. You're scary. I am fearsome. I'm just copying. Okay, stop. I know I am a Douglas fir. I'm very scary. I'm to be feared. Now we gotta figure out where we started. I can feel the days get longer and longer. It feels good. Yeah, long days are good and bad. So much has happened. The days go by shortly. Or longly. I'm gonna ascend. Maybe we're on the wrong continent? Look at how fast this moves. Look at the day-night cycle. Have we become? We have not become this. What is this? It's not a green continent. But it looks like it should be. There's a hot air balloon! Ah, a city continent. I wanna see. Cause city. We gotta see these guys dance. Dancing street lights. Let's go. Cool. Yeah, this is all. Civilization wasn't a thing before. But now suddenly there's like, oh, we found spears. Oh my god, it's people. And then we find more, and it just kind of, we're not going to catch up to that. So let's become the whole gosh darn building. Can I? No, come back. There we go. That's not safe.
The process of growth,
Becoming a ton of lights.
the basic process of biology,
Radio tower.
is one in which
Mm-hmm.
lower orders are always being superseded by higher orders.
Sometimes I feel like they
The
should
lower
start thinking
order
about
can
that
never
stuff.
figure out,
You should.
or only very
Pretty.
rarely figure out, what the higher order is that's
at you.
taking over,
Doing your best, being yourself.
and may see it as a terrible threat, as total disaster, as the very end,
What is
but
this?
can never be aware that the principle of growth
The buildings are
always
love.
has and always will continue. Whereas that's what's going on. But you never know what the next step is going to be, because if you did know, you wouldn't take it, because it would already be past. Do you understand this? That any certainly known future is an event of which we can say, you've had it. And in that sense, it's past. When we play a game, the outcome of the game
No,
becomes
stop.
certain. We at that point cancel the game and begin a new one. Because the whole zest of the thing, which takes me back to the idea that this whole thing is a hide-and-seek game, is that you don't know what the next order coming up is.
The next thing to happen. Now we're a hot air balloon, but how do we get back to what we were? Can we have continent friends? We can have continent friends. But we can also be a school of fish. Ah, yes, makes total sense. School of salmon. City continent. Ice continent. Can we be a snowman again? The second grader can understand this. Let's step it up, narrator. My smart sprouts. They will not wish to join me. The lob captain rides alone. Sprout start speaking in Chinese. Okay. Feel challenge. Which one is it? And it's character. There we go. There's a textbook. I'm not even looking at the screen. Stay put. Let's see. You asked. I'm going to offend so many people because I forget my tonalities. No, do I wanna? This is all about greetings, and I don't want to say, hello, my name is Julie. I go to school at Dying I ni jo mao Shihuan jo Shenma. Yeah, the tonality is no, what happened? The tonality is a little. It's something I need to practice again if I want to get into it, because it's. At least in English, we use our tonality to kind of distinct. Almost like the subject. If you have a question, you go, what about that? You go, up! But instead you have participles that do that instead. Menacing. No, that was from like lesson 2 of my Chinese 1 part 1 textbook. I saw another rock roll through here earlier. I said, duh, but they didn't want to respond. Oh, that's so sad. Would you guys respond to my, if I sang to you? If I went, duh, would you guys go back and say duh back? This is one of the warmest springs I've lived through. Something is up. I don't like that. And I don't see any, like, guide to where we are. I don't know how to get back. Large kelp? What's that? Is this a surfer? No, it's a whale. I'm gonna be honest, I said Sparky, I didn't expect this to happen. Let's see, I still have my Chinese level 1, part 1 and part 2 books. I don't know where my level 2, part 2 and part 1 books are. I should know. I think they're not there. That's a little upsetting. I love my textbooks. Maybe I've just misplaced them. Link. No, I wanna go up. I wanna go to here. Where are you? Can I not get to you? I'll become a continent so I can reach you. But now you're gone. Have you returned now that I am small? You have. I've read 3 Kingdoms and I can't speak a lick. That's cool. I've heard a bit about it, but I haven't actually.
We have this
don't
rather
actually know
myopic way
much.
of looking at things. And we screen out from attention
Maybe we just have to live through humanity.
anything
A camp. Is it comfortable?
that is not immediately important to a scanning system based on sensing danger.
We are the company camp.
But quite obviously, you as a complete individual are much more than the scanning system. You are in relationships with the external world that
Yeah.
on the whole are incredibly harmonious.
I'm stealing the camp. Serpentine, cops.
The energies of life in the form of temperature, light, air, and food, and so on, are streaming through you all at this moment in the most magnificently harmonious way.
I suppose.
When anything is constant, it says, okay, that's safe, it's in the bag. You need to pay attention to that anymore.
Yeah, because it's safe.
And therefore, we eliminate systematically from our awareness all the gorgeous things that are going on all the time, and instead only become focused on the troublesome things that might happen to upset it. Which is all right, but we make too much of it. We make so much of it that we identify our very selves, I, ego,
Yeah,
with the radar, with the troubleshooter.
that doesn't make sense though.
And that's only a tiny fragment of one's total being.
Professor, you're losing me. Oh, I am a flock of butterflies? Yeah, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, loosely based on the fall of the Han Dynasty. I've heard about the Three Kingdoms of a monarch sworn. Can I become a firefly swarm? Why can I not become fireflies? What is this? I am the entire electrical grid. If the stream cuts, I've cut out the power. Yeah. I need to brush up on it. I've heard about it. I know it's a thing. Oh, that's so cool. I am transmission lines. And they dance. And they create more transmission lines, but small. Do we just have to keep... I think we just have to keep finding things. I'm a hedgehog! Look at these hedges! I am the uh-oh. I am the stuck, not the man. Yeah, can I... Where's the firefly? I'll become the hedge. Yeah, funny enough, I know about the Three Kingdoms from like anime and stuff, and I know, oh gosh, it's not, manhwa is Korean, I think, but there's Heaven's Official's Blessing and other sort of Chinese graphic novels have kind of introduced things like that. Transmission tower. I become, what are you? Ah, no! I broke the cow! Moo! I want to figure out how do we win? How do we get to the end? I am a white cow. I go moo. Ah, moo. Moo. Move on over. There's nothing to let go of. I can become grass, and then the grass can become... no. Over here. I want to become these. I have not become these yet. Ah! They just scream. Moo! You're antelope. But now I can become cow. Moo! Moo!
It's so cute. Why is it so cute?
So many new noises today, indeed. The game's just gonna play itself.
You
I just
very
went to
soon
lunch.
realize
Yes.
that your existence
Oh.
is not something that is just the hopeless little creature that's suddenly confronted with a great
gonna
big
grab another
external
pocket.
world that goes gah at him, and beats him up.
Flower
Every tiniest little thing that comes into being. Every minute little fruit fly or gnat
Oh, don't stop. Not
or
without me.
bacterium. I will go so far as to say is an event upon which this whole cosmos depends. This thing goes both ways. It's not only
Grab some
that
water.
every little organism which exists depends on its total environment. The reverse is also true, that the total environment depends on each and every one of those little organisms. So that you could say this universe consists of an arrangement of
Yes.
pattern in which every event is essential to the whole thing.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be itself if every
Now,
event didn't occur.
we screen that idea out of our consciousness in exactly the same way that we screen out the perception of space as an important reality. Just as we pay attention to the figure and ignore the background, so we see one way of looking at things, mainly that the organism is very frail against
Why
the
am I allowed
environment.
to
It
do
lasts
this?
a long time, the environment, but the organism only lasts a short time. What do you mean the environment lasts a long time? What does the environment consist of? Just a lot of little things.
Ooh, what are you? Power
When you
plant?
get far enough away from all the organisms and the little bits of things, you see the environment in another scale of
Data
magnification.
center.
But actually, the whole thing is arranged in a polar system
Snake
where
time.
the enormous depends on the tiny and the tiny depends on the enormous. And you get a relationship between these extremes, which can be called a transaction. They always go together.
Barbed fence.
So in this way, we are always, as it were,
Snake fence.
overemphasizing a certain aspect of our experience.
We are... I'm doing my best to follow along, but also there's so many new things as human civilization kind of evolves around us. Like, I used to be able to be those rocks, but I've never been a house before. But these aren't the same houses. They are different. And they are different from these houses. Speaking of which, I will become one. And now they've become a neighborhood. Can they dance? They can dance. And they can make tiny houses. Okay. Well, more cow action. We can become cow. Moo! 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 Yes, I hear you. You were heard. I know you exist and you are part of the environment. And not only a part of it, but you also make up the environment. You are and are in part of. You're an individual, but you are also part of the collective. We've been a maple tree before. I would rather continue to be a cow. I think there's another thought. Woo! Let's collect more cows. Let's form a herd. Unless we haven't become these. We have not become these plants. What are these? What am I? You're Alocasia. Alocasia. Oh! And we can become a picnic table. Picnic table. A herd of picnic tables running wild and free in their natural habitat. Hey, look, it's us! A recycling bin. You thought I was gonna see trash, huh? Oh, I don't like this. You're a park trash can. I will rather be a snake fence, thank you, and talk to this magic cow. Every point can be
We say
part
now,
of the
what is
center.
important about people?
Individual
Is there
property
unique
and collective.
individuality? And we have been given an immense psychic investment in our own individuality by our upbringing.
We have, yes.
What are you going to amount? What are you going to contribute to human life?
Do you have to
What's
contribute
your
anything?
particular destiny going to be?
Isn't
Fine
existing
idea.
enough?
But the thing we don't understand is that it won't work, this great idea, without being balanced with its opposite. Just as you can't have the back without the front. So you cannot have the values of a unique personality unless at the same time everybody recognizes that there is another level at which we're not unique at all. That I am you and you are I. See, every one of you feels that you're the center of the universe.
Not particularly.
And that everything else is happening around you in a circle. You can turn around and you can see sort of equally far in all directions, especially if you're in a ship in the middle of the ocean.
That is true.
So you're in the middle.
New whale just
And
dropped.
it's true from the standpoint of astronomy. We live in a curved space-time continuum. That is to say, in a
It's very
universe at which every point may be regarded as the center. Consider a sphere. Here's a ball. What point on this ball is the center of its surface? You can see at once that any point can be the center of its surface.
Let's go to the green continent.
So legitimately, all points in the universe are the center.
What's this new thing in the ocean? Ah yes, I can hear David Attenborough right now. The fence hurts, it's pretty pretty silently. It hunts it's pretty silently. Man, it's gravitational pull. I have been planets. I've been many things. Currently I think I am ruins. Yet again, but different ruins than before. Look, there's a whale stuck in the continent. And there is kelp. But where is our golden arch that we need to descend back into? Or is this everything? Are we simply as we are? Are we now oh! There it is! We found it! Let's become this rock. Oh. We didn't become the rock, we unlocked clock towers? This is what we were told to find, and we finally found it. Why is the rock breathing? Oh, we're now the object. But what are we? The Golden Gate. We can become other things. Oh, but we can descend into our final form! A teapot! This is all we were ever meant to be. A container for tea. Nothing is friendly here, everything is hardened. Bitter, lonely, and sad. Only for a moment. Everything is only for a moment in time before it changes. It can change for better or worse, but that depends on a multitude of factors, of which you are only a small fraction of. Yet, it impacts you so much more. I kinda got everything I hoped for, but then I got more hopes too. And I wound up here. Are you thinking too? This place is hell. Oh, I'm sorry. You cannot leave here. So I will not leave. I will become this. Whatever this is. You need to get out of here? But where is here? Yes! I don't like that sound. I'm a slice of bacon. Oh, why don't they enjoy it here? There's the teapot and the trumpet. Oh! Boo 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 boo. I was tricked. I never should have come here. I should have got more tea. Now I can't leave. Is that necessarily a bad thing? We can just go down. We can continue to descend. A brain? I'm a trumpet. I never really knew my father. Not the way I should have. He was never a real person to me. You were a clump of dirt. It took me 24 years trying to get in here. And now I just want out. You can't escape, but what is this? What am I? You know, I took the whole thing too seriously. I wish I realized it was a game after all. Oh, I don't like this sound. I worked so much my marriage fell apart. There are lots of things, of course. It all added up, but I never took the blame, or realized I had any blame. That we don't need. I just want to figure out what I am. Well, are these bits and pieces, these particles? A warped animal? I'll become a piano. Oh, let's do more. I am a piano. Teapot, a slice of bacon, trumpet, a gnome. I am a pool table? Oh no, battery is running dangerously low. Boy puzzle, run! Quick! Get to your charger! Before you... Did it work? I was trying to go for dramatic effect. I had some real friends in my youth. I used to hang out with a few other wine bottles. I lost touch with them, and I'm far too important. I thought to myself, I never had real friends again. But you can have real friends again. A snooker table? Are we an onion? I feel like this is an onion. What are you? What do you think? I'm a brown onion. Pluck your phone into a potato. We might find one in here. You're not at home? Oh no. Well, if you can't charge, well, if you do kinda just plop out good night preemptively. Where are you? Where are any of us? We're trying to figure that out. I need to get out of here. I'm sure. But what are you? Are you pancakes? Am I a pancake now? I don't think I've ever been a pancake before. Not for a very long time. Your mom's house. What is this now? What other distortions have we become? Do we just have to keep finding things and talking to things until a trash sphere? We were a trash can, but now we're just trash, and oh, this feels... I don't think that's something I should have seen. Help me bust out of the prison I put myself in. I have a broken brain. Hey, guys, let's change. Hey, guys, look. A boop. And, where is it? There is Chap Hats and Shiny Mana. Ooh, look, Shiny Bald Mana. Distraction. Let's not go down that path. What is hell? Real actual hell. What is anything? Everything is a construct. Lost it all. It's all gone. I tried to tell everyone, but they wouldn't listen. Now it's just me again. But you're surrounded by so many things, like a teapot and a trumpet. What are you? Just a table? Can we not escape? Oh, we can become something else. Are we sound? Yes, I used the streamer version of Pocket Glitter to distract you all. The world is set up wrong. It's just set up wrong. What are we? I'm radioactive gas, guys. A bottle. Am I orange? I'm orange juice. I don't mind being orange juice. This is unpromised land. Yep, I am orange juice. But can I... There's the brain. The slice... Oh, what are you? But I've been you before. You've been me before. Is this like segmented off? Do we have to keep going to different levels? Could have jiggled a bit. I don't understand. Do you mean like wiggles? Do you mean like flower wiggles mid? I missed that. Where did we warped? Something, but now we aren't warped.
I like to see you wiggle, wiggle, for sure.
Wiggle, 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 for sure. We're going a little over today, but I think that's okay. Wiggled. Oh. What in the world is that sound? I'm space junk. Trumpet. Wine bottle. I like the sounds. Similar. I am a wine bottle. I am a drink. There are more beverages? There are. Now I have a little lemon. We go over every day. Yeah, sometimes it's like a little bit over. I don't like going under. But like, 20 minutes is a significant amount to go over, I think. We've been warped ruins. We've been a pancake and a trumpet, but we haven't been this. I try to keep it. Deserve more. Look at me. Do I look normal to you? No, I don't know what you are. Oh, no, you're trash. Okay. Do we just keep going down? I'm lost. What is this? Is it a blueberry? That's not a blueberry. I would like to be something else, please. I would like to not be this. This is incorrect. No, thank you. Let me become this. This is fine. This is nice. I'm gonna ignore all of this and just see what we can become that we haven't become. We've been an onion. Maybe we can introduce something. Okay, this change button doesn't work. But there's things we haven't been and things we need to be. Barrel. Or, no, vase. Vase. I make, oh, jar of honey. Sweet. Speaking of honey, I'm gonna get a sip of tea. You just feel wrong? I don't think we're getting anywhere. I don't know what to do. Should we call it? Should this simply be it? I think we're lost. Lost in the eternity. The schedule's open. You're incredibly bored right now. I don't think we should be any of these. Maybe a teapot. But we can become something like this that we haven't. This can't contain everything, can it? I am Dawn. I'm a space probe. I don't want to be a cocktail. No, I didn't want to be trash. I'll be the piano instead. I wanted to be Dawn again. Oh, that's not Dawn, that's a slice of bacon. You are trapped. We were trapped in a never-ending cycle of life and death. I wonder who gave us this cryptic puzzle. Or what? I've already messed it up. It's the Nier Automata opening monologue. However, my brain then went to Kingdom Hearts, and I was trying my best not to confuse them. A table. Oh, what are you? You were just a piece of coal. You are a rock. Do we have to keep going smaller? Oh, I'm a huge asteroid, apparently. But how are we... What are those bubbles? Ada, teapot. Do we just need to be closer? We do. So what's as big as this huge asteroid? These sound like concepts again. You're a Yipu. I'm Space Junk. You guys think should we call it here? I'm not sure how to proceed. I think we just... Oh! You haven't transformed in a while. Hold E for the I can't bring up the transformation menu. Because you've locked it, because I can't get out of here. And shift is to run? We've been playing for 2 hours and I didn't know shift was run? What is this? Is this another huge asteroid? No, it's a small asteroid. I don't know, I feel like we're going somewhere. But I'm not sure where. Or if there's any destination at all and it's just looping. Is this a dead planet? Oh, no. My phone is about to die, so you probably end for you regardless. Well, good night. Let me figure out what this is. If it's dark matter, I'm gonna be upset. This has no way to be. Thanks for the
I like
awesome
to see you
stream.
wiggle wiggle, for sure.
Wiggle wiggle for sure. Well, good night, boy puzzle. I hope you have a good night. Pop. Pop, pop. Let's see. Oh, I can go into myself. And be a thing of butterflies, or an arcade game. Or a bamboo grove? Or bamboo. We're getting somewhere. I just don't know exactly where we are. Giant bamboo. I can become a shoe though. Do I attract other shoes? Or simply other... Ah, so we couldn't get the thigh-high boot. Noit. Good noit. You're an Oxford shoe. Oh, there's something over here. Later, gamer. Lizard dead. What? No, lizard's not dead. V. What am I? I thought I was the banana. You're a fog. Well, I would like to be a real. I instinctive as a praise bald banana. That's how you guys are gonna identify yourselves. Like, oh yeah, we're all going to the Oh. What am I? I am more space junk. Can I get so I can continue to grow smaller? Can I become an E? E. E? I get to figure out what I am first. Everything is... I am milk! I am milk. I do not want... Ah, this is another tower. This is a radio tower. Microwave antenna. I was incorrect. Do we just have to keep going smaller? Yes, wonderful. Dance. I am cutlery. Behold. Okay, can we become smaller? We can become blocks. What? Why is sad? Are you sad because Boy Puzzle's leaving for the night? Is this the reason? I have upset something. I'm an alphabet block. But now I am a plant. A plant with many other plants. On this unknown planet, inside the void that's inside, I'm a palm lily. Now you never found it. I don't want to become bigger, I want to become smaller. We gotta go so small we can become big again. I want to descend. How are we this small? Did it just... Why are we soup? Why are we soup? And we're back to where we were. I feel like this is a puzzle I need to figure out. I can become a piece of bread that moves slightly faster. Do I just have to stay here until I've discovered everything? I'm a slice of toast. And now I become a book. Oh, we gotta become the air horn though. Ready? Are you ready? Bah, 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 bah. I have to find out what I am first before I can become the cake. I wish to become the cute cake. Yes. Nom nom. Have we become everything? I think we have. Things. I can't select things anymore. We have become slice of cake. And now we have become violin. Hi! Hi! Hi, Zerlander. How are you doing? We have become everything, but everything is now depressed. I have tried to be practical, you know? I went through it doing what I thought I would be reliable. Don't worry if anything but was. I'm a violin. I can become Dustpan. Will you join me? We sing to things. We can dance to make more things. Doing good when wine tasting earlier. Ooh, was there a difference between the wines? I know some people say like, red wine's red wine, but I don't know if there's actually a difference. Was it fun at least? I hope you had fun. Oh, no, I didn't want to get bigger. I want to get smaller. Boop. Having a cousin's trip to a resort. There's some different notes. Oh, that's neat. Oh! I think we finally found it. Wow, you're here. What a miserable place to find yourself. Everything here is frustrated. They all want to go back to the world that created them. But here they are, trapped in a world they created instead. It was fun. Always have fun with family. Like white wines are more. You like white more than red? I don't have much experience with wines except for berry wines. Those are good. It appears that to be one place harder to try, the most we lost we get. This place isn't outside the universe, just a small corner that seems convincing. So how much you can't convince anyone out of it. And now to stay quiet, waiting for someone like you to come along and listen? As you have found yourself all the way here, you probably realized I could have nothing to say to you that you didn't already know. And you can see that my thoughts and all the other thoughts in the world are your thoughts. And by listening to me, you are listening to yourself. But red helps fight radiation? I did not know that. If it's true, that is. Why hold these thoughts then? There's nothing precious about any of them. Are you you a computer? You can always let go of every single thought in your head. Of course, you'll be able to find them out in the world if you ever need remaining. So, if you can see a way with your thoughts, you can see a way out of here. Good luck, Mana. Okay. Oh, we're a little airplane. I thought red for good. I thought it was good for the heart too. In the mind, press the M key and hold C to empty it. While the mind is empty, you can ascend. So these are all the lectures and thoughts. And now we've cleared them. Head pats for me! Head pats for me. Thank you, Zorlander. But where? Empty hold C. I can't do anything though. Do we close the mind? Oh, we do. Now we can start ascending. We would empty our minds of all the negative thoughts, so now we can start becoming things bigger than us. Things we forgot about. This little lost. Oh! No, that's saving. You know what? I want to become the teapot. And now we can ascend out of here. Now we can ascend out of the relic. I think we might have finally figured out how to beat the game. Oh. Is that us? That's also not us. This game's had many a thing. But if it's the end, that is good. I didn't know this game had an ending. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Wish you could take a screenshot of that.
We will grow, just as this flower will grow.
Aw. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Thank you, Zorlander. We will grow just as the flower will grow. We'll all grow together. We'll all get better together. Because I couldn't grow without my sprouts. I want to help you guys grow too. I miss being the cow though. And the bear. Those were very fun sounds to make. Is a cell phone in space and a violin. And oh, we didn't become a penguin. This game is wild. It is. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. I thought I had an idea. We were listening to some cool existential lectures. We were becoming a multitude of things. And now we have ascended out and become light. I guess? Huh. This game is the strangest? It is. And now we're back to where we were, as a bear. Ah! Become bear. Become bear? Congratulations. Tutorial! You're now bound. It's new things. Oh. Autoplay. If we need help. We did it. Indeed. So let me get this straight. Welcome to everything! My hands are off the keyboard. I can control me again. This is the game that doesn't end? Yeah? The fireworks are nice. I do enjoy them. I haven't seen fireworks in a very long time. Roar! Yes. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Your job isn't over. Friend, this is the beginning. Stick around. I don't wanna. No, thank you. I enjoy being bear. Rawr. But, In all seriousness, I think this is enough. I think this is enough of everything. We're back to where we started. That is good. I just the 2 hours and almost 40 minutes, and it's just the tutorial. It's just the beginning. I thought the tutorials when we got all of our powers and we started chasing, getting like more story. This is like Nog all over again. Just another 2 hours and we'll finish. Not tonight. I got it. So, tomorrow, before I switch to my new experiment, I have to finish my current experiment. And my current experiment is demanding me do 12 hours of experiment straight tomorrow. I may get like a little bit break, but like not significant enough to count against the total amount of time. So I need, you know, another endurance stream. I can't. I have the experiment for 12 hours tomorrow, and I'm not prepared because one of the new little scientists made a boo-boo, and now I have to pay for it by continuing such a long experiment, and I'm not prepared. However, I should be fine by next week. That's when, actually next Monday is when I start my new experiment, which is gonna be nice. What games we playing next? That is a good question. Would you guys let me switch real quick. Let me go boop, give me a second to close this out. Save and quit. Okay. I would like to quit, please. Leave. Allow me to leave. Yes. Please let me out of here. Okay, we still have the head pats. They're still on. Mine is getting sweet. Would you, Sprouts, like a more hand cam streams? Or let me fix this. Or should we go back to an old one, or maybe try something new? Fall Guys, I know, is something that the internet finds popular, and it is free, so that's good. I could figure out how to play, and we can do that kind of together. Let me turn this back to normal real quick. And boop, turn on some background music as we chat. Boop and boop. Nope, boop. There we go. Maybe Super Auto Pets for free? Sticky note, please. Thank you. I can use the back of it. Let's see. Cat Quest, Turnip Boy, Fall Guys is our Super Auto Pet, so is that Turnip Boy commits tax evasion? Also Super Auto Pets. But I think we will do another hand cam stream, maybe a sewing one, or we can do another coloring book one if you guys want. I gotta figure that out. I'm not sure. I usually give myself a day to kind of rest and then start thinking about stream things to do again. But Fall Guys is on the table too. I overspent on the hand cam camera, so I'm a bit of work. Ye ma'am, tax evasion it be. I've been looking at that one for a while. But I couldn't get it. Because certain food. You know what? Maybe I will put that. I can do at least like the pattern making, maybe. toast sounds good. It seems plant-based. I'll watch whatever you want to stream. If I'm available, I'll be here. Oh, thank you, Zorlander. That's very sweet. Oh, I kind of... V-up wasn't working, so we're in VC face. And I miss my little... my little smiles. I was practicing earlier. I think it's one of my most iconic facial expressions. Is just kind of the slightly open smile with little coy eyes. I can't do it now because it thinks my eyes aren't eyes because of my glasses. But who we raiding? Let me see. Mute and oh, I muted the wrong tab. There we go. Yeah, we could do that one. I know where you guys probably want to go. So I'm just gonna... Let's see, I've gotten good at this. Boop. Boop. Uh-oh. What's this? Okay. It's just the computer being weird. I was like, oh, entering chat room. I'm like, oh my god, did something happen? I gotta make sure I get it right. I gotta make sure. Boop. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Capture. Capture. Hey. Why are you bugging out? Why are you being unkind to me? You know what, we'll do tea today. I think today we shall do tea. Sizzle raid, I know. There we go. That will be today's. Let me switch first to this. So we end on our proper note. Those who don't want to go to the raid still have their goodnight music. And we'll go over in just a minute, okay? Yeah, I don't know. If you guys want to raid, I will sussy raid. You want? I'll make another one then. You don't want this one? Fine. Fine, we can just for you guys. There, is that one better? Is that one better?